Hello and welcome to Herbal Expeditions. As we dive deep into the world of herbs and aromatherapy, our host certified aromatherapist Ms. Shunda Bertrand, she is passionate about sharing her knowledge and expertise with herbal enthusiasts like you. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, we'll guide you through the process of planting, growing, and preparing your own herbs. And when it comes to aromatherapy, Shunda will help you discover the incredible benefits of using essential oils for your mind, body, and soul. So tune in and let's embark on this herbal adventure together.
Please join us in welcoming Ms. Shunda Bertrand as she enlightens us on aromatherapy and the wonders of the plant kingdom.
Welcome to tonight's show. Our subject tonight will be Conifer Connections, Unlocking the Secrets of Fir Essential Oils. As always, I'd like to send a huge thank you to our sponsors, Word on the Street, for allowing us the opportunity to share this valuable information. As we get started, I'd like to provide my disclaimer. I am not a licensed medical or healthcare professional. The information provided here is for educational purposes only, drawn from my personal experience and training. Listeners are strongly advised to consult with their doctor before using any remedy shared on this channel, especially if you're pregnant, nursing, or on prescription medication. If you do not fall into any of these categories, I still would encourage you to conduct your own research to assess if this remedy aligns with your needs. Tonight, we will discuss conifer essential oils. Conifers are trees whose seeds are produced in woody cones with needle-like leaves and resinous wood. So like the pine cones that you see, those cones contain seeds. And we're talking about essential oils that are derived from trees that produce pine cones. The conifers that we're exploring tonight are from the Pinaceae family. Some familiar genera in the Pinaceae family include the Abies firs, which are firs, Cedrus, which are the cedars, Picea, which is spruce, and Pinus, which are pines. An aromatic quote to get us started is as follows: "Let the wisdom of the conifers guide your breath, your body, and your mind toward balance and peace." The author of that quote is unknown. Tonight, we will specifically examine the Abies genre, which is the fir. Abies is any kind of fir tree with needles that are flat, do not come in bunches, and grow straight out from the branch without any stem. The Abies balsamea, which is the balsam fir, we will be talking about tonight. The Abies concolor, which is white fir, and Abies siberica, which is Siberian fir. So the names that you heard me give in the beginning, such as Abies siberica, that is the Latin name. And when you're exploring essential oils, you really want to know the Latin name, because if you just say, I want fir essential oil, there are many different firs, so we have to be specific to know the one. And they're all slightly different when it comes to the way that they're used, their energetics, as well as their aroma. So whether you're blending for aromatic purposes or you're blending for to help support your body, you want to make sure that you're getting the fir that you like to have. First, we will examine the balsam fir. While it goes by the name balsam fir, it isn't a true balsam because it is not extracted from a resin and doesn't contain cinnamic or benzoic acid. The fragrance of this oil is fresh, sweet, and coniferous. Woody yet balsamic and resinous notes are often detected. This oil is a top middle note, therefore the scent is considered volatile and it evaporates fairly quickly, not as quickly as some top notes because it is a top middle note. So when I mention the note, that is just a tidbit or just some useful information for those people who enjoy blending for aromatic purposes or blending oils to make their own perfumes if they're trying to avoid like the phthalates and other chemicals that are not good for you that are sometimes put in fragrances. So when I talk about the essential oils, I always like to share which note it is just to put that information out there to help you if you're blending. Balsam fir may be used as a decongestant to help dry up mucus and support a spastic cough. Additionally, it is sometimes used to prevent or relieve rheumatic pain and inflammation. Asthmatics should approach this oil with caution due to its pinene-rich content. And one of the things that I do, especially like if I am doing, I can't even think of what it's called. I am blending for someone specifically and they like pine. Typically, I will have them to smell the cap just like this, just kind of pass it by. And if they feel the tightening in the chest, that is an indication that it may be an oil that is not right for them. So I just always advise, if you have any type of respiratory issues, you want to be careful when you're dealing with these furs. This oil is reputed for creating an energy of movement in the body, opening up lungs and sinuses. So I really enjoy furs for that reason. The next conifer we will discuss is Abies concolor, which is your white fir. Its common name, white fir, comes from its Latin name, Abies, meaning fir, and concolor, meaning of one color. Other names this tree may go by are concolor fir, Rocky Mountain white fir, and Colorado fir. The white fir tree is long-lived, living 300 to 500 years. It is native to the mountains of western North America. This oil's aroma can be described as fresh, coniferous, with woody, balsamic, and resinous notes. This oil is considered to be a top oil. And when I say that it's a top oil, what that says is if you're going to use this when you're blending for fragrance, this note will be the one that will draw people in because it's a top note, but the fragrance will evaporate really quickly. Inhalation of this oil elicits autonomic nerve relaxation and decreases arousal levels, which hints to the fact that this may be a helpful oil to use when you are congested and trying to get a little rest. The chemical constituents of this oil suggest good anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, and pain relieving actions when used for respiratory problems such as coughs and congestion. Some oils that may be considered for blending with white fir are black spruce, hemlock, Siberian fir, for a synergistic effect of sedative, analgesic, and rheumatic pain. Last but certainly not least is my favorite, Abies siberica, or Siberian fir. This oil is sometimes called pine or Siberian pine. Siberian fir's aroma is fresh, sweet, coniferous, woody, resinous with balsamic and citrus notes. I think it's my favorite because it has a sweet, it's fresh yet it's still sweet. And then the balsamic and the citrus notes I think really draw me in. This is considered to be a top middle note as well. The chemical component profile suggests that this oil would be useful for respiratory problems, especially those involving inflammation, congestion, cold, flu, infection, and coughing. Additionally, it is a gentle uplifting effect, helping us to maintain mental focus. If you are reaching for this oil for respiratory support, other oils that you may want to blend with it are black spruce, Engelmann spruce, white fir, and hemlock. For a reduction in inflammation and muscle spasms, try combining it with Norway pine or ponderosa pine. Pinyon pine and white pine are all of really good choices. Each of these oils could be used in possibly a salve that you might make or a chest rub that you could make. You could also use it in oils if you want to use it like on your knees or your joints or something like that if you're having some rheumatic type pain. But I really enjoy blending these pines along with a eucalyptus in my diffuser because it has such a fresh smell, and it also helps with my breathing and helps open up my passages because I'm one who suffers with sinus problems. And I find that when I blend the fir, I usually like to blend the Siberian fir with eucalyptus, lavender, and what is the other one? Eucalyptus, lavender, and peppermint. That is, I don't know why I couldn't think of peppermint because that is something that I use quite often. In conclusion, let's reflect on our discussion tonight. From the balsam fir's movement energy to the white fir's relaxation and the Siberian fir's focus, these oils embody the strength and serenity of nature. Let me know which of these resonates with you the most. And I'll see you next Thursday for more herbal expeditions, sending you peace and fragrant blessings from my home to yours. Good night, and I'll see you next Thursday.
Thank you for tuning in to Herbal Expeditions. Remember to set your clock for 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Thursday.